So that day, kind of making a video to say thanks for watching and, subbing everybody that's, been here for probably a long time, or if you're just here. Um, you know, we've started off, kind of rough on YouTube. Um, we never, when I first started, subscribers were like rare, so when I'd get one, it'd be kind of special, I guess you could say. And, these are my first videos. Obviously, you can see this wasn't my first tank, but this is like the first tank you saw on YouTube. It was 10 gallon. And it actually has quite a bit of views because I put under $100, which in reality it wasn't, so it was kind of clickbait. But it kind of was. If you added the fish and stuff, it actually would be under 100, but the whole setup was actually 100 actually, but you know, that's not about the video though, so we're not gonna talk about that video. But so I kind of wanted to go back in time in this video, kind of just go through what we became. And well, I'm live streaming right now and somebody just joined, so that's kind of funny. So I started a channel. Obviously I did not talk in these videos, so you can go back and watch them. They're kind of funny. I mean, eventually, my 10 gallon wasn't that bad, honestly. I mean, it still looked retarded, but I mean, it really wasn't that bad of a tank. It's just what I had in it. Oh, what's up, young? I'm making a video right now, so I'll get to you. And obviously you can see this actually is this one is actually truly my oldest video. And it was actually when I kept, actually we can click on it. This is pretty funny. This is just cringy right here. So basically, if you guys remember that story time, that tank I was telling you about, I'm actually lied. I do have a video on that tank. And guess what I had in it? I have a lake right behind my house, and I caught bluegill. And as you can see, there's like 4 or 5 bluegills in there. I don't know. Yeah, the video is pretty dark itself. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, it's full brightness. But basically, I had a bunch of bluegills in a little half gallon, which was like the most embarrassing thing ever. At least I had an air stone. And what is all that? You see all that crud? Oh, what's up, Tanks Unlimited? I'm making a video right now, so you're in the middle of it. So definitely check that out when it gets uploaded. And then obviously you can see this was total kick. This is the funny thing here. I clickbaited so bad on this. 1,000+ gallons. Watch. This is funny. The funny thing is it never got more views. Like when I uploaded that thumbnail, it only got like 20 more views. I mean, you would think somebody would click on this, but they didn't. Watch, when you click on it, it's just I mean, really, if you look at this, that ain't a bad setup. I mean, that actually looks kind of cool. I mean, honestly, I mean, look at that. I just had little dwarf cichlids. That's all. I mean, look at that tank. I mean, you can't complain. I mean, I still like that tank. I mean, the plants are a little bit of childish, but I mean, that decor. I still have that decor right there. That middle piece, and I had bubbles coming out the middle. I mean, that was like, man, I could aquascape back then. Like, look at that. I mean, that is not a bad setup. I mean, for what I was doing. But then obviously this is where the big boy came. This is where it sparked my channel. That's when I got this one right here. That's when I finally got the bow front. That one has 9,000 views at the moment. One of my biggest videos, actually the biggest video on my channel. There's one bigger, but it's not aquarium related. And obviously you can see, some of you might not know, but this tank used to look different. If you guys are old subscribers, my tank didn't look like what it used to. That's what it used to look like. And that ain't bad. I mean, that truly is not bad looking. I mean, some people would actually like it. And It's just I wanted it to be real. Look, there's my Grammy that committed suicide. Um, Man, I should have got a Grammy again. Those are so cool. Um, but all you can see it's just fake everything, but uh, it was still cool. It's still really cool. Tiger barbs in that tank. We can go back in time right here. And this is the first video I ever talked in. This video did really good is when I showed how to put the lights on in this tank because nobody knew ever. So if you go back in this video, yeah. Actually, I talked pretty loud in this video. Volume shut off, but our water level is so down. Like what was I doing? This video is still really cool though. I basically share everything I own. Yeah, that was a really long. That actually took like 2 days to upload, just because I didn't have no good devices. And then a bunch of clean tank. This one did really good. How to care for glow light tetras. Those are the same glow light tetras I have in this tank to this day. So that's kind of cool. Then rummy nose tetras. Those are my old ones. When I first tried to get an intro and it failed because it had it always has those tags in front of it, where it came from, and you have to pay to get them off. It's retarded. But yeah, you see my old filter setup. I still have that filter. I used to have the Marineland 200 that came with it and a 50. So I had it wasn't a bad setup though, because the Marineland 200 I could be able to stuff in there and just let it cycle. So when I ever set up a new tank, it would already be cycled. So I could stuff a lot of media that I don't even need inside those Marinelands. Man, that's the only thing I miss about that filter. An API kit. Oh, it's been that long. Dang. My beta. That was in that 40 on. I got that thing 10 months ago. How has it been How has it been 10 months? I think. Man, that thing's been gone for a long time. Yeah, that's when I put it in the. That was kind of a cool shot that I did with that. Yeah, rip Bobby D. My new fish that's going the 20 gallon. I might have to name him that. I don't know. I really don't want to. But this is Bobby D. But we might have to pass that name on to the new fish. Obviously, I made this video. Some of you might have not even watched this before. When I went on vacation, obviously I should have done more videos when we went on vacation, because this might be one of the last times we go down there for a while. So I should have made way more videos at Table Rock Lake, because we go down there like every year, but I don't think this year we're doing much, or at least this year or not. So I don't think I'll be able to get, because it was kind of fish related, because it's water and all that. And we did some fishing. I'll make sure I make. Look at this, 18,000 views. Rip. And there's so many dislikes. But then this is when I finally rescaped it. Rachel O'Leary, actually, it's funny because if you actually go back in her videos, I don't know which video it is. She's kind of goes around and makes like a little tour, and she actually showed this scape off. She didn't say who it was, but she was showing that she was making a custom skate for somebody, and it was actually the person that she was talking about was me. And so this was from her video. So that's what it was supposed to look like. Not gonna lie, that does look kind of cooler than what I have now, but I had no clue how to do what she did. I mean, I was trying to remake what she did, but it was literally impossible. So I basically came up with that. And you obviously see the rock placement is a little similar, but obviously you could see like I changed a lot how she did it. This one, it's really tilted, so that's why I didn't really, I wanted it more even, and so mine turned out like that. Which it ain't bad. And Baron Tropicals giveaway, that was an old video. Doesn't seem that old though. See, it's been 8 months since we set up that new tank. Oh, I just want this video to get so much views because this is when I first rescaped it. I mean, just look how clean that tank was. Like, look at that. Look how many neon tetras I had. I think that's all that tank was. And they all got sucked up in the filter. Like that tank, I'm not gonna lie. Like look at that. Like imagine if it still looked like that now. I have plants in there now, so now I used to keep it on this light setting all the time, and it would make the tank look like that. Oh, it looks so cool. But ever since I get plants, I had to put on full bright for the plants to at least survive. Um, Pecco Expo. That's a funny video. And then that's when I got my dual 50s. That's when the tank started really doing good. And then I started to get problems. Really big problems. My all summer when I had all the time to make videos, my water was so like white cloudy. It wasn't even funny. Like look at this. Look at that tank. I mean, it looks less bad on this camera, but it was so bad. Like you couldn't even see the fish. But if we kind of will skip through, so this video's not too long. Just kind of back in, just taking a back trip to go through the channel and what we've became. Fluval, that's when I got the new light for the tank. That was probably one of my better upgrades that I've ever bought. But we passed that already. What? Dan's like all over the place. You got yeah, and then basically just keeps going, and this is when we start being me. This is when all these videos are basically me now. That's a good thumbnail right there. Look at that. Aquarium Co-op Easy Green. Oh, that was a good thumbnail. But you got all these. Look at that thumbnail. For the fish species always has the best thumbnails in the plant series. Oh, what is that? But and then now we get into what we are now. We have the new tank setup. All this is in a playlist of series of me setting this tank up. So if you want to go back and watch all of it and see how it's set up, you can definitely do that. And then now we're just, my channel's been kind of weird lately, but this is basically us now. Up to the latest video. And, 100,000 views later. And obviously I've been on here since 2015. Yeah, I've been on here so I've basically been doing videos for 3 years, almost. Probably about 2.5, so I've been doing, 3 years, see how fast that goes by? Like, have I been really making videos for 3 years? There's no way. It's, but I've probably been technically doing, videos for 2 years, but I started 3 years ago. But it's just kind of cool to, look back, and now we're at 100,000 views and almost 400 subs, so, I mean, my next goal is, views I'm not, the biggest worry about, but the subscribers, my next goal is definitely, hit 400 sometime soon, and then, which that's easy, I've been getting a lot of subscribers lately, and then 500 is what I want to do next, and I want to get 500 by the end of the school year, and that you guys can do that, that's easy. We've been gaining, I think, as I've been going through my YouTube studio, it's saying I gain about, it's showing 30 subs, almost 50 subs a month, basically. As of right now, I can grow about 50 subs a month, that's good for a small channel. I mean, that's really good. Obviously, I was getting only 20 subscribers a month, or 30. Now, my channel is getting really good, so now I'm getting about 50 a month. This month I've gotten 50 or 60, so this month has been really good. I just hit 300, and then I blew up all the way almost to 400 already. So it'll be really good. And views, I mean, views have been better than ever. I mean, I'm getting easily, I'd have to check, but I'm easily hitting 15,000 views a month now. I mean, that's how crazy it's getting. So obviously now, I mean, I can probably accumulate 1 million views in this year. So that'd be kind of cool to see by the end of 2018 and going into 2019 to see how many views I have. We'll come back to this video and just see. It'd be really cool to see if I can hit 1 million. Because as of right now, the type of views I get a month, oh, well, we can I don't know. I know we can hit 500,000 though. We can definitely hit 500,000. That's definitely manageable. But we'll see. But that's it. That's a little history of my channel. Um, and if you're new here and you're just watching, subscribe. Be part of the fish fam. We got our little fish fam section over here. If somebody knows how to add more people to that, I do have no clue. The only way I can do it is if I add, if I make it all over again, and I'm not doing that. So, um, if anybody know how to add people to this like little section, then you could tell me in the comments. But um, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in like a year from now when we go back and look at our progress from a year and see where we're at. But other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one.